Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and in today's video we're going to talk about silver, and is silver actually going to hit $20 an ounce in the next 12 months? Well, there's a lot of people that think so, including Bank of America. In fact, I just read an article at Kitco, which we will go over in just a minute, and essentially they're talking about the reason that silver has dropped as much as it has a lot to do with the very, very weak industrial demand due to the COVID epidemic. However, as everything turns around, when things start going the other way and you see industrial production ramp up, you're going to see the price of silver increase dramatically, at least according to not only Bank of America, but a few other investors as well. In fact, quite a few more. Now, of course, everybody is bullish on gold right now, as am I. But silver is going to be, in my opinion, a very good metal to pick up. So, without hearing any further from me, let's get right to it, guys. Let's look at this article that I read on Kitco right now and see what they have to say. But I kind of agree. I think silver is going to be a very good metal to have money in. So let's see what they say right now. Okay, guys, well, here we are on Kitco's website right now. And of course, by the title, it says itself. It says silver prices to push towards $20 in 12 months, according to Bank of America. Now, of course, this is just an opinion of theirs, just as mine is mine alone. However, if we look at the article, it says the silver market has gone through a bit of a rough patch in the last few months, but the bottom could be in for precious metals, according to one bank forecast. Actually, I don't think it's just one bank. There's a bunch of people that are predicting the same thing, but it says it appears that Bank of America is not just bullish on gold, and like I said, everybody is bullish on gold right now. In a report published Wednesday, the bank's commodity analysts said that they see silver prices pushing to $20 an ounce within the next 12 months. Now, we're not going to read this entire article. We're just going to kind of talk about it. But they're talking about right here where it says our supply and demand model implies that silver prices below $15 are hard to justify, which I actually do agree with. It also says what I said earlier, where it says the analyst said weak industrial silver demand, which represents roughly half of the market. So about half of the silver market is that industrial demand. And we've talked about in previous videos on this channel that silver is used in a lot of different things. And I know people on the other side of this argument always say that silver is being used less and less, but clearly silver still has a huge industrial demand. And I don't think you're ever going to completely do away with silver in industry. In fact, I think that eventually, as we eventually mine all of it out of the ground, and I know there's a lot down there, but it will eventually all come out. You're going to be looking at a situation where if you can't mine it, the only thing you can really do is buy it from people like us that stack it, or you can refine it out of electronics. And at that point, you know, the silver mining price is going to be irrelevant. It's going to cost a lot more to get it out of that stuff. But anyway, like it said, the analyst said that weak industrial silver demand, which represents roughly half the market, is the reason why silver prices have significantly underperformed gold. Industrial demand has fallen off a cliff as the global economy faces its worst downturn since the 1930s Great Depression. It also talks about how currently Bank of America expects the global economy to contract 2.8% this year, and that the weak industrial demand could end up pushing silver demand to its lowest level since 2004, which, yeah, I mean, absolutely. It makes sense. If it's not being desired in industrial applications because of the shutdowns, then yeah, of course, you know, that desire is going to go down. But on the other side of it, if you look at the availability of what I like to call, you know, stacking silver, or basically the stuff that you're investing in that you're holding on to physically. I'm not talking about paper and future contracts. I'm talking about physical silver in your hand. As you know, the demand for physical silver among stackers, preppers, and just people that prefer to actually hold onto their wealth instead of those that just trust it to be in the form of a document. You know, the demand for that is sky high. And you see that when you're looking at premiums, when you're looking at availability. It's taking, you know, it took a few weeks, actually almost a month, maybe a little bit more, for a lot of these big online dealers to be able to get stock back in. And there's people on the other side that are saying that a lot of the online big bullion dealers are holding on to their silver because the price was too low. Well, we've already debunked that, because if you look at what silver's selling for right now, even with it down in the low 15s, with the premiums, silver still seems to be selling about the same or even higher than it was when silver was $17.50, $18 an ounce. So that completely debunks the whole argument of you got these big bullion dealers that just don't want to sell it because the price is too low. That's not true at all, because otherwise they would have been happy to sell everything they had at $21 or $22 an ounce when silver was only trading for $14 on the stock market, because that's more than it was trading for. That's more than it was selling for before the prices dropped. Like, why would any business in their right mind hold on to silver that they could sell for that big of a profit? Why would they do it? It doesn't make any business sense at all. And so the only logical conclusion to that is, of course, they weren't actually holding it. They did actually sell. Their demand was so high that they sold out. But anyway, it says the analyst added that not only will government stimulus restart economic activity, but it will also help silver's investment demand shine as a monetary metal and hedge against rising inflation. 100%. In fact, we have a Discord server. There's about 550 members in it. If you aren't a member, make sure you join. We have a lot of people in there who are telling me that they are taking their stimulus check, and if they don't need it to pay bills, rather than going out to Walmart and buying a new big screen TV, they're talking about the silver they just bought or even the gold that they just bought. So definitely true right there. Definitely true. People are definitely taking that money and they are putting it into a metal, whether it's gold, silver, palladium, platinum, whatever it may be, they are investing it. At least some people are, not everybody. So to finish this off, it says monetization of debt, including the potential implications for inflation, make hard assets like silver attractive. Bravo. I've been saying it all the time. Of course, everyone's talking about how we're actually going through a deflationary period right now. At least that's what they're saying. But it can't be ignored that when you pump so much money into the economy that comes out of nowhere, that was just basically created out of thin air, that does at least, lead to inflation in some way. So whether or not we're going through inflation or deflation right now is irrelevant. When things do turn around, when everything opens back up, when everyone's back to work, hopefully, we're going to have all this extra money out there that just came out of thin air, that just went into our national debt, and that is going to cause inflation, not deflation. What it's doing right now is irrelevant. It will eventually cause inflation. Of course, that's what I think. So a rebound of economic growth supported by fiscal stimulus and central banks could imply that silver will ultimately take off on two engines, having crashed to earth just now. So like I said, I definitely agree with what they're saying here. Of course, this is just one opinion of one analyst that works for Bank of America. And of course, the article written by Niels Christensen at kitco.com. If you want to go check it out yourself, definitely head over to kitco.com, click on Kitco Silver, and I'm sure you can find the article right there. Of course, companies are bullish on gold and silver. I agree. I'm bullish on both gold and silver. I think precious metals are a fantastic investment right now. Of course, again, that's just what I think. What do you think? So make sure you do your own research, read your own articles, listen to everybody. Don't just listen to me or one other person or two other people online. Make informed decisions by reading and getting your own data and getting data that is relevant from people that know what they're talking about, people that know what they're talking about more than I do. I mean, we're looking at someone that probably knows his stuff a lot more than I do, but make sure that you form your own opinion and invest wisely. But again, don't just listen to me. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope to see you in the future ones. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you like and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you on the channel, and we will see you next time. Okay, everyone, really quick before the end of this video, I just wanted to take a minute to plug our Discord server, guys. We have a very, very awesome Discord server for the YouTube coin community. It's reaching 550 active members. In fact, I just recently wiped all of the inactive members just last week. Now, of course, some are more active than others, but that's besides the point. We have new people joining every single day. In fact, you can see there's a conversation that was going in here earlier. The beautiful thing about our Discord server is you can be into anything that's related to what we do, whether it's bullion stacking, you could be into cryptocurrency, you could be a video creator and you want to plug your videos. Whenever a new video comes out, you're able to plug it into our Discord server and share it with everyone in there. You can plug a link to your channel. You can even plug a link to your live streams. So it's a very awesome place to hang out and share your content with the community, discuss coins, discuss bullion, numismatics, cryptocurrency, paper currency. Plus, if you're over 18, we even have a buy-sell trade forum where you can actually discuss buying, selling, and trading coins and other things with other community members, of course, at your own risk. And if you're bored, you can hang out in our music room where you can listen to music led by Mr. DJ Jazzy Jason 4343. So if you are interested in joining our Discord server and hanging out with all of us in Discord throughout the day, there's a link in the description below. I hope to see you on the server, and thank you so much again for watching. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Now, really quick before you go, over here I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. It means the world to me. Guys, we also have some videos up here you can check out. If you haven't done so yet, click on those. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe before you go.